In the intricate chessboard of geopolitics, control over physical territory, often referred to as hard land, remains paramount. Nations vie for strategic locations, recognizing their significance in projecting power, ensuring security, and influencing regional dynamics. Syria, nestled in the heart of the Middle East, exemplifies the critical role hardland plays in shaping the regional order. Syria's geographic location grants it immense strategic value. Situated at the crossroads of Asia, Africa, and Europe, Syria serves as a bridge connecting diverse regions. This strategic positioning makes it a coveted prize for regional and global powers seeking to exert influence, control trade routes, and project military force. Control over Syrian territory offers access to the Mediterranean Sea, a vital waterway for trade and military operations. Furthermore, Syria's proximity to adversaries like Israel and Turkey heightens its strategic significance. Iran, recognizing Syria's strategic value, has played a significant role in the ongoing Syrian conflict. Motivated by a desire to bolster its regional standing, counter Western influence, and secure a supply line to its allies in Lebanon, Iran has invested heavily in propping up the Assad regime. Iran's involvement in Syria extends beyond mere financial and military aid. It has deployed military advisors, trained and equipped pro-government militias, and established a network of bases and logistical hubs throughout the country. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, or IRGC, has been instrumental in coordinating these efforts, showcasing the country's commitment to maintaining a foothold in Syria. This presence has allowed Iran to establish a land bridge stretching from its borders through Iraq and Syria to Lebanon, bolstering its allies, namely Hezbollah, and extending its influence across the region. This strategic depth worries Israel and its Western allies as it provides Iran with a platform to threaten Israeli security and project power in the eastern Mediterranean. The pursuit of strategic objectives in Syria has come at a devastating human cost. Years of brutal civil war have resulted in the deaths of hundreds of thousands of Syrians, displacing millions more, and creating a humanitarian catastrophe of immense proportions. The conflict's devastating toll serves as a stark reminder of the profound human cost of geopolitical maneuvering. Behind the strategic calculations and power struggles lie countless individual tragedies, families torn apart, lives cut short, and futures shattered. The conflict's enduring legacy will be etched in the collective memory of the Syrian people, burdened by loss, trauma, and the daunting task of rebuilding their shattered lives. It underscores the imperative for peaceful resolutions and the urgent need for the international community to prioritize the protection of civilians and the pursuit of a just and lasting peace. Iran's involvement in Syria reflects its broader regional and global aspirations. As a major regional power with a rich history and a distinct geopolitical outlook, Iran seeks to shape the regional order in a manner that aligns with its interests and values. Iran's regional ambitions are driven by a complex interplay of factors, including historical grievances, ideological convictions, and security concerns. It views itself as a counterweight to Western influence in the Middle East and a protector of the rights of oppressed Muslim communities worldwide. Iran's pursuit of these objectives has often put it at odds with regional rivals such as Saudi Arabia and Israel, as well as with the United States. These tensions have manifested in proxy conflicts, political maneuvering, and economic sanctions, creating a volatile and unpredictable regional landscape. Section 5. The shifting sands of power. Recent events in the Middle East have ushered in a period of significant change and uncertainty. The fall of the Assad regime in Syria in December 2024, a major blow to Iran's regional ambitions, has created a power vacuum with far-reaching implications. This seismic shift in the regional balance of power has emboldened regional actors like Saudi Arabia, which is increasingly assertive in its foreign policy. Saudi Arabia, with its vast oil wealth and growing diplomatic clout, is well positioned to fill the void left by Iran's waning influence. The restoration of diplomatic relations between Saudi Arabia and Iran in March 2023, brokered by China, adds another layer of complexity to the evolving regional landscape. While this rapprochement holds the promise of reducing tensions, it remains to be seen how it will impact regional dynamics and whether it will lead to a more stable and predictable Middle East. Section 6. A new era in the Middle East? The Middle East stands at a crossroads. The old order, characterized by decades-long rivalries and proxy conflicts, is crumbling, giving way to a new and uncertain reality. The fall of the Assad regime, the rise of Saudi Arabia, the restoration of Saudi-Iran relations, and the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict are reshaping the regional landscape. This period of transition presents both challenges and opportunities. The potential for renewed conflict and instability remains high, as regional actors jostle for position and external powers seek to advance their interests. However, this period of flux also creates opportunities for diplomacy, cooperation, and the peaceful resolution of long-standing disputes. The international community has a responsibility to seize this moment and work towards a more stable, prosperous, and peaceful Middle East. Section 7. The Unpredictable Future. Predicting the future course of events in the Middle East remains a fool's errand. The region's complex web of alliances, historical grievances, and competing interests makes it a breeding ground for unforeseen developments and unintended consequences. The enduring impact of the Syrian conflict, the evolving relationship between Saudi Arabia and Iran, the uncertain future of Iraq and Lebanon, and the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict are just a few of the factors that will shape the region's trajectory. Navigating this complex and volatile environment requires a nuanced understanding of local dynamics, a commitment to dialogue and diplomacy, and a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances. Section 8. The Importance of Diplomacy. In this era of uncertainty and change, diplomacy emerges as the most viable path toward a more peaceful and stable Middle East. Dialogue, however challenging or fraught with setbacks, remains the only way to bridge divides, build trust, and find common ground. The international community has a crucial role to play in fostering an environment conducive to dialogue and diplomacy. This includes supporting regional initiatives, providing humanitarian assistance, and working to address the root causes of conflict. Ultimately, lasting peace and stability in the Middle East can only be achieved through a collective effort that prioritizes dialogue, compromise, and a shared commitment to a better future for the region. Section 9. Remembering the Fallen. Amidst the geopolitical calculations and strategic maneuvering, it is essential to remember the human cost of conflict. The countless lives lost, families torn apart, and futures shattered serve as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of violence and instability. To the soldiers and civilians who lost their lives in the conflicts that have ravaged the Middle East, we owe a debt of gratitude and remembrance. Their sacrifice must not be in vain. Let their memory inspire us to work tirelessly towards a future where dialogue, diplomacy, and mutual understanding prevail, and where peace and prosperity reign for all the people of the Middle East.